It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The veteran, Jason Sanders, ready to get us started. And off we go here on EA Sports. Panay Wanwu now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Williams to throw on 2nd down. Finding space at the 40. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Every staff in the league that understands that we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted. The ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran, talented guys around him, the easier it is to weather those mistakes.
That's quickly out to Harrison. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Marvin Harrison Jr. has a touchdown. Tucker's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 7-0 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30. First and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
It's a gain of 12 there. That's enough for a first down.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That's complete to the rookie out of Miami. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. On the bootleg, it's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A good spot here, second and a yard.
60 Bison. Come on. Take go.
That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Third and a yard.
70 Timberwolf. Ready? Last thing 19. Ready?
We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Ready up.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Set. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Cardinal. 18
They'll
Cardinal.
motion their tight end Johnson. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in for the score. Extra point try now for Tucker. It's up and good. And his guys move out on top, 14-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. From the end zone, here's Kevontae Turpin. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Set to go now on first and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Quick throw, taken in. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. That complete to Jacobs. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and
1 quarter in the books.
34-yard line.
Plenty of scoring already. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Cowboy 80. Go.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Pass complete there to Harrison. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now Williams. And he's in. Johnny Wilson for the touchdown. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Cavante Turpin on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. So you decide to put the ball in the air deep in your own end zone. That's fine. But the internal clock of the quarterback, it's got to speed up even a little bit more. You cannot hold the ball in this part of the field. And tell you what, he takes the sack, but he's lucky it wasn't a safety.
This fielded inside the 35. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll start out here with an option to the left. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed, and he's tracked down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor. You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
The defense blows a chance to get off the field as the offense converts 3rd and 14. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second down and 8.
Hawk 70. And that, Viking 18. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Lions.
To throw is Williams. He'll tuck it and take off.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
3rd and 5.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. That is a gain of 15, halfway there as he's down at the 15.
70 Timberwolf, let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They send a receiver in motion left. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Point after now from Tucker. The kick is good. And his guys are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Hold it ready. 79 Broncos. Take over.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. Into space at the 45. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got it at the 7. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal, and at the very least, got to come away with some.
And he will score. Nick Chubb, touchdown Rams. That touchdown number 19 on the year. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Rams are able to edge a bit closer. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this will be a touchback, but per the new rules, since the ball hit in the landing area, the drive does start at the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Williams in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. It is a touchdown. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Back 60.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's caught downfield by McBride. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Now he takes off. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So we come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we're off to Orlando, going to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Hi, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A run out of the gun. Here's Chubb. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
1st down throw there is incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. Knicks now on 1st and 10. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Slot receiver headed right. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Leggett, touchdown Rams. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Rams are able to cut into the deficit.
Our home team 35. Visitors 14. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
The motion man here is Wilson. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
A first carry for the veteran, Matt Breida. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
I'm not sure how many guys grow up wanting to be an NFL fullback, Mike. They don't get the ball a ton. They're used to do all the dirty work. But in this case, this guy's showing off. Hey, coach, you get the ball in my hands. I can do some things.
70 range. Path to 60, path to 60. Cougar 19.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and to also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. He's trying to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Here's a 2nd and 12. Throwing is Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here's Nix to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70, take go.
A play fake. Now Williams. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And third down coming up.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
On third down, it's Williams. Quick throw here is complete. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Five yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Get up. Alert, alert, get up.
Here's Jacobs. To the pylon, he's in. Josh Jacobs, one shy of LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 31 touchdowns set back in 2006.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
18, Pioneer.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go now.
They run out of the gun, and it's Chubb. Third and 9. Nix from the gun on third down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
Nix gonna throw for it. Again, working deep downfield. And he's gonna have the Rams first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Let's go.
throwing. Nix. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. On the handoff, this is Chubb. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Kareem Jackson up from his safety spot to make the stop. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. We'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. 14 on the pickup. First down, L.A. Once again, it's Chubb. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that...
Okay, break. Come on, set. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.